Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your host, Delano, on the Fan Wire Podcast. Hey, we are talking the WNBA draft 2025. We have officially been put on notice that nothing that we thought was going to happen is going to happen. I'm sorry. The one thing that we are consistent is, and that we know is going to happen is, Paige Bueckers is going to be drafted number one, flat out, no matter what, right? Then comes number two, number three. It could have flip-flopped any kind of way. But as you can see, something has happened regarding the 2025 WNBA draft that changes everything. Just totally everything. So, if you're not aware, you will be made aware right now that Olivia Miles has elected to forego entering the 2025 WNBA draft. So that means that the number 2 pick is up for grabs. The number 2 pick is up for grabs. The number 3 pick is up for grabs. Because I'm a Washington Mystics fan. And here on the Fan Wire Podcast, we cover the Washington Mystics wholeheartedly. And based on this new news, again, this flips everything on his head. This changes everything. Okay, so we have the consensus number 1 pick in Paige from UConn. And if you watch her these last few games, including tonight, she's a killer. She deserves a number 1 pick, flat out. No question. Then, number 2 was pretty locked in, but Olivia Miles has changed the game. So, now the question is, who is going to go number 2? And that plays into who goes number 3 to the Washington Mystics. So at this point, I can almost guarantee, matter of fact, I'm going to guarantee right here, right now, on the Fan Wire Podcast, your host Delano is saying that Kiki Irfan from USC, the power forward, is going number 2. Is going number 2. So get prepared. Go ahead and lock that in. She's going to Seattle. Then comes number 3. It's the question. What is Washington going to do? But we'll dig deeper into that later because we have to talk about what is going on with Notre Dame. What is going on? ESPN reported about almost 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so pretty much about 3 hours ago. Shams, the one from ESPN that drops all the tea, all the information regarding trades, signings, and all that good stuff, broke the news that Olivia Miles, at the age of 22, the projected number 2 pick in the WNBA draft in April, is going to forego the draft. Say, hey, I'm not messing with y'all this year. And it could be due to several different reasons. And additionally, she is going into the transfer portal. So I don't know what is going on at Notre Dame. I thought that everything was peachy and clean over there at Notre Dame. But maybe that's not quite the case. Maybe there's something cooking over there that ain't too great. I don't know. But I can see from a basketball perspective why Olivia Miles wants to pump the brakes. Even from a business perspective, I can see why. So from a basketball perspective, these last several games of March Madness, this NCAA tournament for the ladies, for the women, Olivia Miles wasn't doing what we are accustomed to her doing and how she is accustomed to playing. She had some good passes, but she wasn't playing like herself. Ever since she really like twisted that ankle a few games ago during the tournament, she ain't really got back into the swing of things. On top of, um, there are concerns regarding her defense. There are grave concerns regarding her defense because she is a legit turnstile. Just let everybody go when it comes to defense. On offense, she's a killer when she healthy. She got the passing game out of this world. She has improved her 3-point shooting compared to last year to this year, out of this world. So on a basketball perspective, I'm thinking that she wants to get healthy and she wants to go out on top. How she feels she should be going out on top. Now another question is, where is Olivia going? Who knows? Could she go to Maryland? Could she go to Kentucky? Could she go to USC? Could she go to UCLA? She can go anywhere. Anywhere. Or she can even be coming back to Notre Dame. This is just, she has not officially committed to a new team that, at least I'm not aware of it at this point, that hasn't made breaking news as of this point. So who knows what's really going on? Who knows if she's tired of the program? Who knows? But I'm sure we will know soon. Definitely will know soon. In regards to the business aspect. Well, actually, no, let's talk more about the basketball aspect because there are some things of concern here. All right. So let's just talk about the improvements from last year. All right. So Olivia Miles improved her 3-point shooting from a 22.8% last season. I can shoot that any day. But she put the work in and she improved her shooting lights out. 40.6%. That's almost doubling her effectiveness as shooting 3-pointers from a year ago. Most people can't make that jump, that drastic of a jump. So I don't know if she just put in more work or started to put in the work towards a jump shot. I don't know. But I do know if she puts in the work, you never know. She might get to 50% as a 3-point shooter. And that's going to be something very valuable going into a new CBA. It'll be extremely valuable. And there's a very strong possibility that she could be the number 1 pick next year. Very strong possibility. But who knows, right? Because you got some ball players that's coming out next year that's going to give some run for that number 1 spot. But she has a very solid chance. All right. Let's see here. So she averaged 15.4 points this last season, 5.6 rebounds, 5.8 assists, over 33 minutes played per game. She was named first team All ACC, as well to the All ACC tournament team. So she has drastically made improvements. But let's talk about the business. Like, if you've heard me talk about the WNBA, I talk a lot about the CBA. It gets mentioned a lot. Collective bargaining agreement. That's the Bible. That's the framework of how all of these women will be getting paid during their time in the WNBA. So the ladies, the women have decided to rip up the CBA and to go back to the negotiating table because they are well aware of the new money that's coming into the WNBA. So with that being said, you better believe that these ladies are about to get their coins. It's just a matter of if they're going to be able to get all of what they want in the negotiation, or will they be able to be like, okay, we have enough to move forward, right? So I really think that Olivia Miles took that into grave consideration. Because if she elects to leave this season ahead of schedule, then she not even takes the risk. She will be taking old money. So she will be making almost like 80,000 for her season. Where if she comes in next season in the 2026 draft, that pay rate will drastically increase. Right? So also you got to look at NIL deals for college. These young ladies are making crazy amounts of money. Crazy amounts of money. So it almost makes you think, what is the financial benefit of leaving college to go play in the WNBA? They got to get their money up. They got to get their money right. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very, very, very interesting time for the WNBA. But also another reason why I believe that Olivia decided to go back to school, outside of the payment for your contract years, you have to also look at the volatility of the league at this point. So one thing that has come out in the last month or so is that if the women are not getting what they feel they are deserving of in this next CBA, they are willing to lock themselves out and probably not play in the 2025 season, which none of us wants to see. We want to see this game grow, but at the same token is I can see why they are drawing a line in the sand. So hopefully the negotiations are coming from a fair place, but we all know how business can go sometimes. It can be cutthroat and ruthless. So we're hoping that things will go okay. We're hoping. However, on a realistic aspect, it's probably not. They're probably miles and miles apart. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully. Because I want this WNBA season to kick off. Right? So I just wonder, I really, really wonder what is going to be the reason why she's transferring. I can see why you want to come back to school. I can see it. You're going to make more money. Even though she says that she felt like she's outgrown the college level, but you gotta make your bread. But she could get nicked up, and hopefully, God forbid, she doesn't get injured. So I can see why she wants to get that bread, because at the end of the day, that she has more security at the college level than when it comes to playing in the WNBA. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Additionally, I got to see if there are any other basketball players that have transferred from Notre Dame this season, or this, I guess you could call it the off season. Yeah, this is very, very interesting. A very interesting time. So let's see here. WNBA transfer portal. We need the women's basketball. Bear with me, bear with me. Trying to get all of this on the screen so I can make sure I'm giving you accurate, pinpoint information. Because you are all deserving of the right information the first time. You dig? All right. ACC and Notre Dame. Okay. Yeah. So no other players have decided they were going to leave via the transfer portal at this point. But you do know that Notre Dame is losing like Sonia Citron, I believe maybe another couple players, just off attrition as being seen. So they're getting ready to go to their next step to the WNBA. So maybe she wants a different opportunity so that she can display what she feels she does best. So hopefully it's not any type of issues with the coaching or anything like that, or any other players. So hopefully it's just a business decision. Hopefully, but as we grow and go forward, we'll learn more. We're going to learn more. But again, Olivia Miles has totally shook up the WNBA 2025 draft. The potential projected number 2 pick, Olivia Miles, has elected to stay at the college level. She's additionally decided to transfer from Notre Dame. So let's see what's going to happen next as Olivia Miles' world turns. You dig? All right. So we definitely got to get some videos popping about who the Washington Mystics are going to draft. But again, Olivia changed everything tonight. Y'all have a good one. This is your host, Delano. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, because it means so much to a brother. It means so much. Additionally, go ahead and share it. Let other folk know what we're doing over here. And y'all have a good night. Because what we do over here at the FanWire Podcast, when we shoot, we score. So, we out of here.